This video is sponsored by Skillshare. You guys have always so many questions about my main peripherals, so let's go through those. Right off the bat, let's start with the keyboard, and it is the Fnatic Streak 65. It has been my favorite keyboard for quite a while. The Wooting 2H is also a great keyboard, but the full-size layout kind of triggers me, and the Fnatic Streak 65 just has a better typing experience in my opinion. This is the version 1, so the non-updated version. The issue with the LP version is that it does not come with the Nordic layout. Hopefully at some point they will add more support to their ISO layout. But anyway, it's a very good keyboard for gaming, for typing, for pretty much anything. They could have made it even lower profile, which would be better for gaming in my opinion, but this is good enough for me. Quickly moving on to headphones, or IEMs in this case. I've been using these Kammyz X Pros for quite a bit. These are very affordable, they have very good imaging, so they are very good for positional audio in games. But the comfort is not the best for me. With the fin right here, it gives me quite a lot of discomfort. And actually my favorite IEMs for now are the QKC VK4s. These sound more boring than the X Pros, but for gaming it's not really an issue at all. And the positional audio is also very good, and there are no overpowering sounds of any kind, so there is not too much bass or anything like that. Still very easy to hear those footsteps even if somebody is shooting right next to you in CS. The best thing about the QKC VK4s is that these cost about 15 euros, so they are basically free. And the fact that they provide such a great gaming experience is pretty insane. The X Pros are also not pricey by any means. I think I paid about 40 euros, 50 euros for these. I think IEMs are the way to go in the future, but I can't see anything top these QKC VK4s, especially when we consider bang for buck. And how much better can these more expensive, more premium IEMs actually get in terms of in-game audio? Keep in mind that QKC updated the VK4s at some point, and apparently the newer versions are way worse than the old ones. I'm not actually quite sure which ones do I have, but I know that they are not the best for music by any means, but still very good for gaming. Alright, then moving on to mice, and there have basically been two mice that I've been using over anything else in the past 2 months. If you are in my Discord, you might be able to guess one. And that's the Logitech G Pro X Superlight. I've been using this for a lot in the past 3 months and I've been very impressed. And the second one, I don't think you can guess this, it's the ZOWIE EZ2C. I've been using both of these for tracking and precision based games, and they both work very well for me. I've been actually testing the GPX quite a bit with glass feet, so I have the super glides in them. And some of my best performances in CSGO and some of my most consistent weeks in CSGO were actually performed with the super glides, which I'm pretty surprised about. The same applies for the EZ2C. I've also been testing this one with glass feet. And I do have to say that if I would have to decide, I would much rather use glass feet with the EZ2C. I will be making a very detailed video about glass feet and what I think they are very good for in the near future, so let's not talk more about that in this video. Instead, we will talk about combos and which Mousepads are very good with these mice, in my opinion, and for which kind of games. With the Super Glides and the Superlight, I've been enjoying the GPZ1, the Artisan 0 and the VAXEE PA for almost any kind of game. Then again, with PTFE feet, I've been using pads that are slightly faster, so for example the LethalGamingGear Venus and the Artisan High-End. Because of testing these glass feet for such a long time, it's very hard for me to try PTFE feet and a mud pad like the GPZ1 for example. By the way, whether you're using glass or PTFE feet, remember to click that subscribe button. With the EZ2C and glass feet, then again, I've been actually using the QCK Heavy for quite a while, surprise, and then also the Artisan 0. With the QCK Heavy there is at least some static friction, and you can get some control out of the Artisan 0 Xsoft version. With the stock ZOWIE feet, then again, I've been using the LGG Venus and the Artisan High-End. All of these combos are very good for any kind of game in my opinion. None of these feel way too fast or way too slow, so they are quite optimized for both tracking and precision. In terms of in-game performance, that about 2-week period with the GPX and glass feet was pretty insane for me. I dropped way too many 30 bumps and 40 bumps to begin with. Possibly the best performance I've had at for now is with the EC2C and glass feed though, as I did drop 64 kills in a OOT game, and I think I had about 47 kills at 15-15. So although it might sound to you like I'm a big fan of these glass feet as I have been playing quite well with them, I still think PTFE is way better for any kind of precision based game where you really need to hit those flick shots to small targets. But I will keep using these glass feet, so let's see how far we can go. So that's pretty much it for now. Keep in mind that these are just my mains at the moment and I enjoy playing the most with these. There are plenty of mice that I perform very well with. For example, the Outset AX that I got pretty much bored with, I've been using it so much in the past that I really don't want to use it anymore. And the Pony Symmetrical Chew is still a very good mouse for me in terms of in-game performance. Let's quickly talk about Skillshare, and actually the first 1000 of you that will click the link on the description will get a 1 month free trial. So you can start learning yourself right now. They've got plenty of great stuff. For example, for me there is video editing, video creation, video planning, web development and everything like that. The content is also very well made, there are no ads and it's very concise, which is very important for me who has a day job, has a YouTube channel and likes to game a lot. So I don't need to invest that much time, but I do get a lot of return value from there. I've been using Premiere Pro as long as I've been doing these YouTube videos for, but I never really got into After Effects. So I figured out that this would be a great time to learn and I found this great guide from Jake Bartlett. I've been slowly learning as I go and you should see the benefits in the future videos. That's pretty much it for this one. You should definitely check out the EC2C and the Superlight reviews right here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button and see you in the next one.